I have been advocating for the regulation of Bitcoin in recent months. The subject is gaining momentum, especially in 2025, although numerous individuals remain oblivious to the advanced legal clarity that XRP possesses about cryptocurrency and its broader consequence. The adoption cycle of XRP, and indeed the entire sector, is influenced by the fact that well-defined laws draw significant money and major participants. These persons are presently concealed, awaiting the implementation of regulations. Once these are established, they will generate an extraordinary force that will astonish and impress all. Everyone, please remain calm and savor the experience. Greetings and welcome to the group. Greetings, I am Nick. If you are unfamiliar with the channel, it is advisable to subscribe. This video has 5 experts from the World Economic Forum sharing their forecasts regarding the future of digital currency. The piece headed "Is the Cryptocurrency Era About to Begin?" was published in January of this year. At now, there are 3 primary references the preliminary study. With Trump's endorsement, new rules are imminent in the United States, potentially prompting other major economies to adopt similar measures. The inquiry pertains to the precise structuring of these restrictions and if they will facilitate the full realization of digital currency's potential. 5 cryptocurrency experts thoroughly examined these subjects at the session named The Crossroads at the 2025 World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Indicates that the endorsement of cryptocurrencies is expected to lead to new restrictions in the United States, potentially prompting other significant economies to adopt similar measures. The UK confirmed this occurrence by releasing draft regulations regarding Bitcoin on the 29th. Business establishment. Moreover, during discussions regarding potential collaboration with the US, UK Finance Minister Rachel Reeves announced a complete framework of laws for Bitcoin assets on Tuesday. The United Kingdom and the United States are poised to participate in the cryptocurrency industry, adopt its foundational technology, and capitalize on its benefits. The United Kingdom government proposed legislation to oversee intermediaries and dealers in Bitcoin exchanges. I believed that the United States would expedite the worldwide advancement of cryptocurrencies, but Reeves said that the United Kingdom and the United States will collaborate more on legislation to facilitate responsible individuals' use of digital assets. The United States is at the forefront in this domain, and within the next 12 to 24 months, all other nations will emulate this approach. Numerous Asian nations, together with the United Kingdom, the European Union, and the United Arab Emirates, have already joined the initiative. We monitor global events closely, and restrictions regarding Bitcoin are increasingly stringent. This induces me. In retrospect, 2022 was characterized by widespread discourse on FTX and Luna, focusing on the future of cryptocurrency and the necessity for explicit laws. The subject gained heightened prominence during that period, with exchange regulations being a primary focus. We required documentation from exchanges that individuals, focus on significant occurrences such as the collapse of FTX and Luna, which serve as pivotal instances underscoring the increasing importance of stablecoin regulations, particularly in light of the changes prompted by the FTX incident. It merely intensified subsequent to 2022. We'd necessitate particular measures, including regulations and statutes. I articulated this prior to FTX's downfall within a mere 24 hours. The article predominantly emphasized the imperative for more stringent cryptocurrency regulations. The near-perfect planning of FTX reinforces my conviction that the SEC sanctioned it. Institutions in the United States are predominantly impacted by the lack of explicit restriction. I am genuinely intrigued by the implications of establishing clear laws and the influx of institutional investors. Upon the global acknowledgement of this money influx, numerous prominent investors will exclaim, "Indeed, We are already experiencing this. Digital currency, we have been preparing for the cryptocurrency market for years. It is important to note that prominent financial firms such as Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, and Citi have been long-standing participants. They were not simply invited. They have been attending for an extended period. We provide a thorough examination of goods such as Ripple's Swell, specifically what they are. Fundamentally, such significant events functioned as assemblies for bankers. Given that Ripple is the primary focus and organizer of the event, it is evident how all elements converge. The explicit laws and infusion of substantial investment will advantage specific groups over others. Furthermore, Ripple has been in anticipation of our debate of business DeFi on February 25th. It is noteworthy that since April 2024, MiCA and European regulations on digital assets have been facilitating their utilization by institutions. They indicated that this would facilitate the institutional aspect of these marketplaces and expedite their utilization. Blockchain platform for XRP. Present and forthcoming events, interestingly, they were discussing the requirements for public chains to expand at the institutional level. This year, efforts are underway to enhance the XRP ledger, facilitating its adoption and utilization by institutions, one of which is an extensive period has elapsed in anticipation of this, and DeFi Ripple has been awaiting the government's establishment of explicit regulations. If victorious, they will use agreements such as their acquisition of Hidden Road, a prominent entity, and the XRP ledger contains concealed paths that enable post-trade activities in the digital asset sector, indicating its potential as the optimal blockchain for institutional decentralized finance. Currently, in addition to being a chess player, Ripple released an analysis with cryptocurrency forecasts for 2025 in January of this year. This article presents an overview of the augmented use of blockchain technology by institutions. Numerous prominent corporations have commenced the implementation of blockchain and cryptocurrency initiatives. The Ripple team expects these programs to acquire traction in multiple sectors by 2025, addressing the market's need for enhanced connection and more features. The emergence of advanced institutional-grade blockchain infrastructure and compliance tools will lead to increased adoption of blockchain by institutions for enhanced operational efficiency. Large corporations may now securely utilize blockchain to obtain these advantages and enhance their revenue.